On Halloween night, the great pumpkin rises out of his pumpkin patch and flies through the air with his bag of toys for all the children.
Yeah, Twitch always kind of takes a second to get online. All right. So this was the design that we came up with yesterday. So one of the problems that I found while printing this may not seem obvious straight from the get-go. Let's go ahead and get rid of the body, and the cap. So, simple as it is, leaving the clip open like this, and so that it will kind of fit around the body. That's good.
You've had me in deep hypnosis, and I asked you not
Except
to
whenever
do
we are
that.
pushing this forward, clipping this onto the pin, well, kind of this axis here is going to be pulling this back. So let's see if we can do this without disturbing too much. So move our pivot point right there, say. Dude, okay. Well, I guess I'll just show you whenever I kind of have the camera up. So anyways, you're going to be putting pressure here. So, get this off the screen so it's less confusing for me. So when you push this on, your open space right here is where this is sliding through. Well, it's also the same plane that you're going to be pulling. If you pull this back to clip it onto your shirt, you're going to essentially pop it back out through here. And the only way to really stop that is to, well, we'll kind of go over that, how we can fix that issue. Yeah, so I was printing these clips out, and one of the problems that I was having is that I wasn't making this inside circle this open space here. It wasn't closed enough, and I played around with the angle, and for some reason nothing was working. It was still too loose. It was clipping on and it was falling off. It was almost as if they were the exact same file, and I knew that I was making small changes to it and saving over the original, which don't do that. Always make save in iterations so that way you can see the process. You can see the progress that you've made, rather. So let's see, let me get these kind of clips lined up here. I printed out 4. I've only got 3 because I threw one of them away. So it's just becoming super annoyed with it. And where is the phone? Sorry, kind of doing this live on the spot, so, you know, bear with me. So, you can't really tell from this angle, but iteration 1 had the little open hole for the USB-C, or I'm sorry, the micro USB, and it definitely held it in place, but there was one problem with that. We'll kind of mention that in a minute. This is the second one that was printed without the micro USB spot. And then the next one that we have was just another one that I printed to try to get it to clip. But you can see, maybe if I can get it to focus. If you look where that one terminates, and where this one terminates, and where this one terminates, they were all the same. So I kept making those adjustments to the arc. Let's kill this cam. So yeah, I kept making adjustments to that angle, and for some reason could not figure out why I was getting the same results. I know that I was changing, I know that I was saving over the file, because I was making small little adjustments to other things too, and the only thing that wasn't being reflected was this angle. And it took me 3 prints before I realized what was up. And you may already know the solution to this, but so jumping over to Simplify 3D. I don't have the other model files. I saved over them. Again, don't save over your model iterations. But yeah, you can see that this angle right here 100% matches this angle over here. Like, there's no doubt that those two are the exact same angles. Well, wasn't actually a problem with that. Apparently, whenever I was making some doing a multi-process print. Let's see, let's line this up here. See, angle's good. We go to prepare print, and things are off. Why is this not completed? Well, instantly, I mean, I realized what was going on, yeah, because it was just in here with our processes. It's doing a multi-level, multi-layer kind of thing, multi-process. And I had it stop button at 12. So you can see it's all good. And if we go back to the, let's see, simplify off. So I'll kind of show you the difference between what was going on here. So this one, it clips on it, no doubt, but it just doesn't grab. And there's no way we could use it to actually clip it onto our shirt or anything, because whenever you apply any kind of force to this, it's gonna peel it off. No problem. So if we use this one, really just kind of, you know, snap it on there, cool, it snaps on. It's super loose, which I'm not a big fan of that. But there's also no way that we can clip this onto anything, because it's just, again, the same direction that we used to clip it on is exactly what we're using to pull it off. So I think that I know how we can get around this problem, and it's just kind of adjusting. Otherwise, I mean, I think it looks, we just got to get it to clip on there better. I'm thinking we can utilize these little spots here on the top, maybe, to put a little groove. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe we can just reduce the internal diameter of this so that it clips on with a little bit more force. So that's what I'm thinking. So what I am thinking about doing, simple enough. So if we're gonna have to go back in our, well, maybe not. So let's move some of this around. .45 and 45 is where those are. Gotta remember that angle. Really,
It seemed as if many bulging, watery, unwinking eyes looked oddly at me as I claimed my valise in the lobby, and I hoped that none of these unpleasant creatures would be my fellow passengers on the coach. For who could crouch blindly while a legion of croaking, baying entities of unknown source flopped noisomely past, scarcely more than 100 yards away?
is that?
I thought I was prepared for the worst. Influenced by the shocking writings of... Their forms vaguely suggested the anthropoid, while their heads were the heads of fish with prodigious bulging eyes that never closed. At the sides of their necks were palpitating gills, and their long paws were webbed. They hopped irregularly, sometimes on 2 legs, and sometimes on 4. I was somehow glad that they had no more than 4 limbs. Their croaking, baying voices, clearly used for articulate speech, held all the dark shades of expression which their staring faces lacked.
A monolith with indifferent geometry and a long, sharp shadow cast by the low morning sun. It is an ominous construction, channeling ancient powers and long-dead gods. Perhaps it is even connected to our primordial extraterrestrial ancestry. And now, just a few days before Christmas, this looming dark stone shows up mysteriously in the night, casting scornful shadows across both our dreams and our primitive...
Yeah, I should have went back and just deleted all that too. Trying to think. Yeah, no, we don't want to include that. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. It's fine.
Y'all scared.
Whoops. Oh no. Okay.
Prince of Darkness sleeps soundly.
People who were attacked and contaminated by the vampire.
Maybe we could just leave it cut out. I don't feel like doing any extra.
The vampire who terrorized the people in the mystical regions of Transylvania.
And we probably don't really need that either. But still like the fillets on the sides.
Way to destroy him was to plant a wooden
Oh, what?
stake into his heart.
May God have mercy on my soul.
Hmm. Need to figure something out here. So I think it's because of yo, get off of here. Oops. What I have to do? What? What the shit, man? doing that way off the screen. Sorry about that. So, also, while we're at it, oh, okay, and then we'll just add, subtract, so that way we're keeping everything to the size it needs to be. Don't cause any problem. Not really. Maybe add a little bit of space to it, but no. So yeah, so since now the direction that we're pulling is this way, so we're slapping it onto the side and we're pulling it that way, so it shouldn't fall off so easy. That's what I'm feeling anyway. That doesn't matter, that's fine. I don't really think I need to make it any bigger. We can go ahead and do our fillet. Pretty sure that we can select all of these and at least a 0.5. I think maybe which one? This one. This one.
Me to give up every hope? In your position, I would say That should be fine. And in a peaceful town where nothing ever happens. Now that I realize the truth, it means nothing to me.
So we made it with a tighter grip. Should stay on. Oh shit. That's good enough for me. Should work. So oops. Let's go back. And export it. So roughly the same thing. We've just changed how we slide it on. So we're gonna go ahead and slice it. Make sure there's nothing out of the ordinary. Could increase the resolution, but not really. Well, we're gonna have to print with supports for sure. Yeah, we are. Unless we... No. So the automatics... Yeah, no. I think what I want to do maybe now that I'm looking at it,
I can't believe it.
get rid of some of these features.
I can't believe it.
Oh man. Okay, so where are we going to? It's that one. We're gonna have to edit this sketch. Hold up. Okay, smarter, not harder. Let's do this. Split body, this body, split face, this face. All right. Oh no. Compute failed. Maybe we can construct an offset plane from here. Okay. And then yeah, that compute came out just fine. Might not be smart. Just because, yeah, whatever. Gonna see how this looks on. Yeah, it's not much that's coming in contact with the bed, but I actually think it's gonna be okay. Maybe, maybe not. 22 minutes. Well, again, I don't know how well that's gonna stick, but hey, I'm up for the challenge, so we'll see how that looks, and then I guess then in the next video we'll kind of we'll see if it worked or didn't. Failed miserably. Either way, we're eventually gonna get a clip for this guy.